Hey guys, welcome to my channel again. In this video, we are going to discuss how you can succeed in the first 90 days of your new job. Before starting the video, let me introduce myself. I'm Rupinder Singh. I'm working as a product manager in one of the Fortune 100 companies. I have good experience in launching different products. I have worked on different products that are used by millions of customers. So now let's get started with the video. The first thing that you have to take care of is you have to understand your role very clearly. You should clarify your expectations. You can ask your manager what are the different responsibilities, what are the different goals, and what are the different key performance indicators that you have to take care of. Another thing is that you should never hesitate to reach out if you are unsure about anything, because the more detail you get in the early, and that's the more beneficial for you in the long run. So if you're unsure about anything, don't hesitate to reach out to your colleagues, don't hesitate to reach out to your manager to understand what are the expectations from your end. Second point is start building good and solid relationships with your colleagues. You always have to introduce yourself whenever you are meeting someone, when you are going on to different departments. You have to proactively introduce yourself. Second thing is you have to start attending all the social or all the gatherings where whatever company events are going on. You should always attend that and try to build relations with them. So this helps in creating a good rapport. Another thing is showing appreciation. If any of your co-workers help you, you have to recognize them, and this helps build a goodwill. The third thing is understand the company culture. You have to understand what are the behavior norms of the company. You have to pay how meetings run and how people communicate and address different kind of things. Second thing is adapt communication style in this one, in the company culture itself, that mirror the tone and format of like how your team uses. And you have to also understand some unwritten rules, just like office jokes, lunch breaks, or decision making protocols. You have to be very attentive on understanding all these things proactively. Fourth point is be a good listener. Always take notes during meetings, because it can happen that if you think about that meeting after a couple of hours, you might forget some important points. So it's always crucial to take notes. Another thing is avoid interrupting. Let others finish their talk, and then only you should jump in to criticize or discuss anything with them. Always follow up on whatever you hear. This demonstrates active listening and accountability, that you are an active listener and you have very much interest in listening to what others are saying. The fifth point is showing initiative. You should always volunteer for tasks, especially if they align with your strengths and show that you are a team player. I'll share one example from my recent experience. Because I started working in a new company, there was a production defect that actually got discovered in one of our official releases, and at that moment I took that initiative. I volunteered for that fixing of the issue, and it went really well after that. So this helped me promote myself, that I am an accountable person and people can bet on me and people can trust on me. Always offer solutions if you think there is some problem that you've identified, and you should not hesitate if you think that you are putting in the right solution for that problem. Also start taking ownership. You should not pass the blame, you should take responsibility and always learn from your mistakes. Point number 6 is stay organized. You should use task managers or a to-do list. I always personally myself have created a notepad where I always note down what are the key action items after any meetings and what are the minutes of meeting, whatever are required. So I always prefer doing that. This basically helps me to remain on top of everything. Another thing is you should always block time for your personal work, for your personal focus. This will help you gain keen understanding, and you should always be on top of everything. Meeting deadlines consistently. Timely delivery helps build reliability and trust. And seventh point is seeking feedback early and often. You should always schedule regular checks with your manager or with your mentor, because this will help you learn and improve on the things that you should do. Always ask for constructive criticism. Show that you are open for improvement and not just praise. Always show that you are putting in hard work to improve yourself, even if you have failed at certain tasks. So this shows that you are curious to learn. This shows that you are an accountable person. This will help also build credibility and trust. You should also act on feedback very quickly. let's say your manager passed you a constructive feedback, and if you're not taking any action, then it does not make any sense even to get the feedback. You should always stay on top of every feedback that you receive. This will help you grow a lot in your organization. In my recent experiences, I've always reached out to my mentor because I have scheduled monthly and weekly sync-ups with him. This helped me a lot in gaining the product knowledge, in gaining the knowledge in the product management, on understanding the right processes, and this helped me grow a lot personally as well as professionally. 8th point is you should always try for quick wins. If you see a low-hanging fruit that has low effort and a high impact, then you should always try to do that. This will help understand that you are now able to work comfortably on your things, and this will also help increase visibility. You can also share your wins in the different team channels or Slack, whatever you are using. Point number 8 is stay professional. You should be punctual and you should be reliable. This shows that you respect other times and company's expectation as well. Always keeping a positive attitude. You should always stay calm, understand the problems very thoroughly, and then only jump to solutions, and become a solution-oriented person even under pressure. Always respect the confidentiality of team members as well as company sensitive information. This is a very crucial thing which people become careless about, but I will suggest that you always respect your companies and company's data in confidentiality. Last but not the least is track your wins. You should maintain a file where you can keep track of your projects, your feedbacks, and your achievement. You should always start documenting your impact. You can quantify your results, because whenever the mid-year performance review will come or your final year review performance will come, then definitely you would be able to share all those points, whatever you have done. You should share your updates very tactfully. Let your managers know what you are achieving, because visibility matters a lot. Even if you're doing a small thing, you should present it in a very beautiful way so that the manager does not think and it does not take it in the wrong way. You should be very tactful about that. Another thing, some bonus points I could say, you should always stay curious and always ask the right questions. You have to be very proactive in listening. You should take notes immediately if some action items assigned to you, and you should not always criticize what are the current internal processes that company is having. If you have fresh thoughts, then try to present them in a very graceful manner so that not the other person is not offended, and you have to be very careful about that. Even if you have strong ideas that can definitely help a lot in doing your job responsibilities much better, but always present them in a graceful manner so that the other person is not offended. And another thing that I would like to say is always stay motivated. There can be certain instances that in the initial few days you might not be that much adaptable after spending a lot of time in the previous company. So stay calm, drink good water, and always try to indulge with your colleagues. Take help from them if needed, because they will definitely help you settle down. Everyone understands that when a person joins a new company, it takes some time for them to get to understand the culture of the company, understand the processes and everything. So other persons will also help you get into the company's culture, and you will also take some time to adapt according to your working style, according to their normal day-to-day job duties. If you want to learn more about product management, or you are facing some struggles in breaking into product management, or you need help in switching jobs in these tough markets, then I can help you with that. Check out the link in the description and reach out to me. Thank you and have a good day. If you are new to my channel, then click on the subscribe button. Thank you.